Welcome back to the What the Ref Say podcast.
What the ref say? What the ref say?
Episode 9. What a day to be a man.
Whoa. What a way to start it off, huh? Hey, man, what a day, and especially a day for our TikTok, right? Because they're
Why?
back in action and it's flowing.
It's something.
It's flowing, man.
I don't know about
It's flowing,
flowing.
and and what would be good, really good, is if you guys followed it, because then our production can increase, become better than what it is. Right?
We could do TikTok lives.
Exactly.
You can see our everyday life.
See our everyday life plus NPC.
Okay.
No.
All right, let's get into this first topic, which we talked about last week, but we're gonna go deeper into the topic this week. Ice Spice.
Oh, Ozempic.
Just won't stop. All right, so apparently she was on tour or whatever. She's beefing with her tour mate Cleo Trapper, make the same kind of New York drill, Nicki Minaj type music, right?
Yeah. Is it the same type of music videos too?
Yo, I don't know. I didn't dive that deep into the into the
Good. I was just checking, man. I was just checking.
But yeah, they're beefing. Ice Spice called her a vacuum. Said she ordered pasta and the waiter came back and said, "Where'd the food go?"
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah,
I
bro.
remember seeing that.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
she
a bit
didn't.
crazy.
Ice Spice wouldn't
funny,
pay
though.
for her food.
If she orders so much of it, I mean,
no, she ordered that time. She just ordered a chicken salad.
So she's trying to eat healthy and then she won't pay for it.
I guess, man. Ice Spice. Cleo was like, "Oh, you wouldn't let me into your tour bus room," which was like, if you heard the clip, you heard the clip, and I'm not gonna repeat what
I heard that clip.
I'm not gonna repeat what she said about that. But yeah, Ice Spice is not a good person. I hope we all take away something from this. There are bad people out here. There are weirdos out here. Right? And you just gotta take it on the chin, bro. Like one of the biggest weirdos right now, Destroy Lonely. Okay?
What's wrong with Destroy Lonely?
No, bro. You haven't heard?
I haven't heard. This is the one topic I haven't heard about.
Bro. So we know he dropped his album. Which update. I like more of the album than I thought I did, but there are still some very trash songs on that album.
Update for me, I have not touched it since the first time I listened to it.
That's bad. That's terrible.
That's not bad. That's just what it is.
I can't stop listening to it. I don't know why.
Nah, man. You gotta broaden it up, man. That Spotify Wrapped is coming soon. You won't have Destroy Lonely up at the top, do you?
It might. It's looking that way.
It's looking that way.
Cut, bro. Ken Carson just carried hard. I don't even. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about V2 and 2.5 and 3, right? So at the total songs now, the total of songs now is 31 songs for the album.
Wait, what's going on?
What?
Why is there 31 songs now?
Because he dropped a V2, a V2.5,
don't roll your eyes having to explain it, bro.
I'm
Why
not.
do you roll you?
I'm not.
This guy doesn't know.
But the thing about it, so you know how
this guy isn't chronically online. Oh,
how is that chronically online? So on Apple Music, you can charge people like for listens, right, or for access to exclusive things.
Oh, okay.
But what Destroy Lonely did for his V2 is he charged $5 per listener. But then he put a listener limit on who all can access the album. But he allowed more people to buy entries than the listener limit. So everybody who didn't get there first wasn't allowed to listen to it, and they lost their money. So that happened.
So he
and then,
scammed.
Yeah, he scammed. But then as soon as
That's
he did that,
insane.
and when that dropped, like 6 hours later, he dropped the V2.5. So that means people who got to listen to the V2 already paid, and they would have to repay to listen to the new version. And then and then everybody was like, okay, there's more songs, so we're just gonna pay again. But then after that, 6 hours later, he dropped the V3.
Was that all on Apple
too.
Music?
Yeah.
So
So you can't access it on Spotify at all.
on Spotify, he just released his
The
deluxe.
deluxe, but that's still the original.
It was just two. It was just two more songs.
So no, that's still that's version 1. That's the regular album. That's not a deluxe. It's just more bonus songs. It's not technically a deluxe. The deluxe is the V2 and V3 because that's 13 more songs. No, I think it's 13 more songs. I don't know if the math adds up, but it's like 30 something total. 34 total, which is crazy. People are already complaining about the album being too long, and then we're gonna have 30 something songs on the album, bro. And the new versions are better than the first one he dropped.
Why do people do that? Why do artists do that?
Because they want the money, bro. They want that
like
money.
LeBron said, right? Hey man, thank y'all so much for listening. He'll go 2 more for y'all.
We'll go 2 more. Like he's acting like he created that, bro. You did not create the deluxe album. People were dropping deluxes.
You're just not on the same wavelength as the GOAT.
Okay.
Like you're just not even think of that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you were an executive producer on an album, like that's what you would be thinking right there.
Okay.
Like just on a whole nother stratosphere.
Let's go down the list of scammers though. Coach P on TikTok.
He's a scammer.
So
he's a bad person.
No, he's technically a scammer.
Technically,
yeah. Because like the shoe reviews and stuff.
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah, that's true.
So one of Coach P on TikTok, one of his former employees has started his own TikTok. He came out and said what he's been doing. Coach P, he said none of the training videos are really like real training. None of the shoe reviews were never real shoe reviews. They just put on the shoes, took some stock footage, and then took them off. They never actually tested them out or anything. But then when you go on Coach P's TikTok, everybody in the comments, like he's deleting comments and he's leaving some up that aren't too bad and like just denying the stuff that isn't too bad. But he's deleting everything else.
And he's about to start a new series.
Yeah, man.
Because Coach P, for context, he's like a pretty legit trainer within the basketball world, right? So he would go and train with NBA players, but mostly college players, and train them on some basketball drills and stuff. And then he would upload his training videos so that people can improve. So what he was, Mo, I believe that's his name. He was like one of those people who was inspired by Coach P and wanted to get trained by him. And then it turned into an internship / he started to get paid for doing videos with him / being his assistant, basically. The craziest part was how they just moved. No, not just moved. They were about to move. Like towards the end of that series he just did, they were gonna move to a new gym. So what Mo was helping him move from the original gym that he was at for like I don't know how many years, and then they moved to their new gym. But so after he helped him completely move from that one gym to the new gym, he like basically ghosted him and stopped like hitting him up. Like that's insane. And then said, "Hey man, I gotta." Oh yeah, they were gonna do a shoe thing, some shoe sponsorship or whatever. And Coach P hit him up saying, "Yeah, we need you for this video shoot," but he was basically saying he wasn't gonna get anything for it. So Mo was like kind of done with his antics and stuff. So he was like, "Hey man, I'm not gonna lie. If I don't get anything for this shoot, I don't really see why I should go." And then Coach P kind of just blew him off after that. Didn't really hit him up anymore.
But now we're on to the new coaches, bro. There's another coach out there on TikTok that looks the same as Coach P. No racial.
I saw that, but now it doesn't hit the same. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't hit the same, man. I was genuinely interested, and I genuinely messed with Coach P. I really was rocking with that series, bro.
It's a real guy, man.
Cause he kept being in the comments like, "Oh, we got something prepared," because everyone would bring up, "Ah, you want to make this like an actual like series and stuff," and he kept hinting like, "Oh, we could. I think we're talking about making it some type of actual series."
That's not happening anymore, though.
You know what's crazy too is you could have easily prevented this
by just doing real content.
By just doing real content, and you could have at least responded and had your part of the story, or just basically apologize to Mo. That was it. That's all you had to do, bro.
But no, he's not. No. He's not acknowledging it. All he's
not
doing,
even acknowledging it like, once.
All he's doing is like in the comments, he's putting a cap emoji under stuff.
Yes. And I bet he's gonna like come out with a video at some point explaining it, and then basically just say, "Oh, that's fake," which will be interesting. But what if Mo is doing lying? His own thing? The thing is, he was doing that before. He was doing that before, like doing like those types of videos and stuff. And the thing that Coach P was supposed to do was, since he's doing that with him, he wanted to basically bring Mo up with him. But he wasn't even like tagging him in videos as well every time he would help him. Like if he would be in a video, he still wouldn't even tag Mo. Which also kind of like made him mad, you know, and that's understandable.
I saw Mo do like I forget what shoe it was, but he was doing a shoe review. It was like new. Now what Mo needs to do, he needs to pivot from this. So he can't keep doing content about Coach P, because that's not going to help him.
He said he was done.
But like he was sneak dissing, bro. He was like, "We're gonna actually do a shoe review today." But yeah, so that's interesting. TikTok coaching and stuff is always interesting. Man, the only real coach out there is the one that teaches us how to travel legally, bro. That's the only coach I trust, man.
Who?
The one who like does, you know, the one that does the moves and like. At this level and this level, it wouldn't be a travel. But high school, don't try it because it would be a travel.
Oh.
I got a question for you. Would you rather be awkward by being too quiet in situations or be awkward by talking in situations?
Talking.
No, talking?
Yeah.
You'd rather be a yapper, bro?
Rather be a yapper, man.
No way.
It would fit with my character better, man.
I'd rather just be too quiet, bro. No,
I bet, because that fits with you a little better. You know?
I'd rather just be too quiet. Like someone's like someone tells you, "Oh, my family member died," and you just nod your head. Like, bro,
that's crazy.
I couldn't be like, bro, I understand, bro. I had somebody die once, bro. They'll get better, bro. Just get over it, man. I promise you, bro. Like, it's not gonna be. It won't really hit you until the funeral anyway, bro. Come on.
See, but like, if it's awkward by yapping, like, I can't choose what I yap about.
No, bro. It has to be something awkward. So you have to make the situation. Awkward. You'll make the situation uncomfortable. Oh, we all die.
Either way, it's uncomfortable. I might as well go all in on the uncomfortable.
We all die someday, man. So it's kind of expected, right? I mean, she was 73 anyways, right? she
That's the truth, though. Some people gotta accept that, you know.
Okay, no, that's crazy.
Man, I just got declined from college. Hey, man, that happens to everyone.
Okay.
You know, happens to the best of us. Some people don't even go and they succeed. Not you, though. Is that how it is? That's how it's going to be awkward?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe not, huh? That would be crazy.
Exactly. You have to choose being quiet.
You don't have to.
But it would be like better on the conscience, bro. Because it's like it makes it seem like more or less unintentional. Less intentional. There we go. It would make it seem less intentional if you're quiet.
Better to hold your tongue. Type beat.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what I want to get into next. I want to talk about NBA Centel. I forget what tweet it was that I saw, but bro, he's really getting people now, and it's crazy. Like he used to get people before, but now he's really cooking. Really cooking. Like,
Which one did you see?
I don't remember, but it was something like that was believable enough to where he got like so many people. I was like, wait, this is NBA Centel. Of course, Klay Thompson wasn't in the Bahamas practicing jump shots. He was... There was
The Steph Curry ones were funny.
What was it?
Well, when that Steph Curry when he like took the Warriors out of his bio and stuff, and then the rumors of the Lakers went around, and then he just straight up like said like Steph Curry announces he asked for a trade or something.
Yeah,
per whatever.
Because it's always relevant. It's not like random. It wasn't Centel, but I saw someone. It was like, oh, D'Lo's been traded to the Knicks, but that's not believable. And somebody on TikTok, it's the same dude who like hate watches Angel
Ooh,
Reese.
if that was Julius Randle though.
Oh my! I think that's what it was. It was Centel, and it was like Julius Randle clearing out his locker.
Oh, because that is crazy that they want to get rid of. Hey, shout out Mountain Dew Baja Blast, man.
All right, bro.
I mean, one of the greatest drinks invented in all of mankind's history.
For sure.
Don't you guys agree? Go ahead and get you a Mountain Dew Baja Blast at your local grocery store. Not sponsored, but it could be.
I drank a sugar-free Baja Blast a couple of days ago.
Just trying to be different, bro.
What do you mean just trying to be different?
Like, just drink a Baja Blast.
It was
like,
a Baja
it's
Blast
Mountain
Zero.
Dew at the end of the day.
But 0 calories.
0 calories. Like it's all of it's gone, man.
No, it's not.
If I'm gonna drink it, just drink it. It tastes the exact same. No, it didn't.
It was the same.
No.
Yes.
I've had that before.
You're not tasting anything but like the sugar substitute. And it just tastes
like it tastes like
tastes more like it tastes like coconut to me. That's what it tastes like.
You think when I'm drinking a Mountain Dew Baja Blast,
that's
I'm
the
like
flavor. Why do you think it's called Baja Blast? It's a tropical flavor, man.
You think
you're not talking.
I'm not talking, huh? So when you're drinking a Baja Blast, you're like, yeah, man, I need it to specifically taste like a Baja flavor, huh? No, I'm tasting it because it tastes good, man.
That's the
You think I'm drinking Code Red and then thinking, oh, yeah, it's going to taste like Code Red? No, it tastes like cherry.
What is the color of a cherry?
Red. You know what else is red? Strawberries, watermelons.
Okay.
This is cherry flavor.
You can have
tomato.
Baja
Why don't we have a tomato flavor, huh?
Yeah,
Code Red. That would actually make more sense.
Tomato flavor.
That would make more sense.
Mountain Dew.
Code Red, tomato flavored Mountain Dew. Code Red.
Yep, go ahead and do that, man. Tomato flavored Mountain Dew.
I'm not doing that. I'm giving them ideas. Shout out Mountain Dew Baja. Coconut.
No. Rip Rich Homie Quan. People on Twitter are stupid. They put out a list of top
Hit the Quan.
Yep. Top Rich Homie Quan songs and put Hit the Quan as number 1.
It's a good song, man.
Instead of Lifestyle.
No.
That's not up there, no.
Hit the Quan, man.
Yep. I saw someone like, oh, in the NFL, somebody celebrated by hitting the Quan, Rich Homie Quan. Shout out Rich Homie Quan. Bro, no. Both of you guys are stupid. Whoever did the Selly, whoever made the tweets, bro. Whoever owns Twitter, no, I'm not gonna say that, bro. We Elon Musk is a little crazy, but bro, if you want to give us some money, power to
Shout
you.
out Elon.
Shout out
Exactly.
Elon, bro. I'll take a Tesla sponsorship.
I absolutely would. At the end of the day, if you want to give me a Tesla for free, I don't care if it has 30,000 miles on it already.
You see my goats back?
Joey?
Yes, sir. First comp back. 83
That's
hot
crazy.
dogs.
That's
Smashed his
insane.
record, bro.
Is he back though? Like, is he
He can't he can no longer compete in Nathan's tournament or competitions. He's done with Nathan's. He's banned. Because they were like, oh, he's going vegan. They lied on him.
Did he really go vegan though, or was they just
No. He did one
so
competition.
he was eating regular beef hot dogs in his 83 one, right?
Yes. He did one competition where it was a meat substitute hosted competition. And Nathan was
they didn't want to put 2 and 2 together on that, like
no. They were like, oh, Joey's doing meat substitute competitions? He must not want to be with us anymore. So guess what? He can't compete anymore.
So what was this tournament he was at?
Some Randeezies. Just a tournament. And he was like, you know what? You don't think I can swallow the hot dogs like I used to?
He's like LeBron, man. Every time we think his peak is peaked,
he breaks the record again. All right.
He's the GOAT.
All right. Would you rather always have traffic, but you'll have a perfect parking spot? Or would you oh my goodness, I can't talk. Would you rather always have traffic, but you can always find a perfect parking spot? Or there's no traffic, but it takes forever to find a parking spot?
I'd rather take forever looking for a parking spot.
Well, that's like annoying.
I don't want to sit in traffic though.
That's more
sitting
annoying
in traffic.
Sitting in traffic. Driving around, like imagine you see.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I can make anything a parking spot.
Okay.
I mean, do I really gotta take forever to look for a parking spot, or can I just park right under a tree trunk?
No. That's so annoying. Because imagine you're trying to find somewhere to park. You look all the way across the parking lot and someone's pulling out, and you drive over there and someone already pulled in, and then you look back over on the other side and someone's pulling out. Oh my god.
This is just like a matter of what you prefer. See, at least I'm moving. I just don't want to be just chilling in like traffic, just waiting.
But if it's the same,
I don't know. Is it the exact same waiting time for each one? Because if I'm just waiting each one, then I got to put like brain power into like finding a parking spot, or I could just sit in traffic.
Just sit in traffic, man. Ease your way to your destination. You'll get there. Boom. First spot, first row.
That would be nice.
Exactly.
Ooh, like the best parking spot?
Yes, bro.
Ooh, wait, that could be nice. Because I was thinking of it like just any parking spot.
No, it's the perfect parking spot.
The perfect. Yeah, I might take that. Yeah, I might. Yeah, you swayed me. Hold on. Yeah, because either way, I'm going to have to wait, so I might as well just sit in traffic. I've done that before.
Exactly. If I get to a parking lot and it's full, bro, I want to go home. I show up to work on a busy day, the parking lot's full, bro. I'd
be crazy.
Okay. All right. You have to flip a coin. One side is no headaches ever again, and the other side is a headache every other day. Are you flipping that coin?
Mm-hmm.
You are? Every other day you want a headache? Every other day?
No, because I would say like I would have flipped, but I don't get headaches that bad anymore. I used to get headaches like all the time, so I would flip that.
I'm
But
not
it's not like
taking
I'm
the
dealing
risk,
with a
bro.
headache. Yeah.
I'm not taking the risk, bro. Every other day.
Yeah.
Golly.
Every other day is crazy.
Like,
Because a headache ruins your whole day.
Exactly.
Even if it doesn't go away. If it doesn't go away, then that's just it's pissing me off a little bit. Like, what if I'm on vacation, week long? Every other day, I gotta get a headache while I'm on vacation. Now vacation's ruined because I had a headache.
You just wake up. Akira.
What? Hey, hey, are you guys in your goop today?
Oh my god.
You guys are in your goop. I can already tell because me and Leo are in our goop.
Wait.
We are in our goop.
Wait, no. All right,
You're not
man.
moisturized and your goop and it shows.
Hey, man, the big goop is not rocking with me, bro. I don't know if I'm an honorary member anymore, man. The rest of the goop troop is rocking with me though.
Might have to pivot.
No.
I'm sorry. It was for the farm. It was for the clip,
Yo,
man.
You're crazy.
It was for
you're
the clip.
insane.
Don't upload that one.
You're insane. It's going. I had nothing to do with that. All right. Speaking of pivot, Dr. Disrespect.
There you go. That was a good transition.
He made his big return to Twitch, right? To Twitch. To streaming. No. Let's say streaming.
Twitch, to YouTube.
YouTube. He made his big return to streaming. So he's delusional. Turns out Dr. Disrespect isn't a character. It's just him. He is Dr. Disrespect. It's not a character. They're like, I saw people saying, oh, why can't he take off the costume and just come and talk to us and address the situation? That's because it's like Batman. Batman doesn't believe he's Bruce Wayne. Batman believes he's Batman.
He believes he's Dr. Disrespect.
Yes, bro. And it's so crazy because he comes back and instead of saying, oh, yeah, this happened, it's wrong, he says, it happened, but people have done worse stuff than me. So it really shouldn't matter, right?
So he's claiming, this is what he claims. He put out his Twitter statement like I don't know how many months ago, whenever it got first exposed.
Right.
And he says in there, was there messages between me and a minor or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
And he says the answer is yes. Now he goes back to that and says, I never said, was there sexting? I said, was there messages? Yes.
Right.
Now, is there sexting? You guys don't know what the legal definition of sexting is.
But that's still even borderline whatever. That's still inappropriate conversation. So yes, it's still wrong. Like, what are we?
He's also trying to claim that Twitch basically falsely accused him and that employee put out false information on what it really was. Basically, he's trying to say it was just essentially him and a fan.
Right.
And there wasn't anything that went far.
But there's stuff that started, so he's still in the wrong.
There's something there that obviously turned into that. So if there's something there, first of all, let's not text a minor. Wife and kids. You know?
Ava Chris.
Who?
Hey man, shout out Mr. Beast.
Exactly.
He's the evil Mr. Beast. Okay. All right.
What are we talking
about? Speaking of being a bad father, hey, see my other goat, Playboy Cardi. He put his son in Rick.
Mm-hmm.
I really hate how he acts sometimes, but when he gets it right, he gets it right, man.
And you see how getting it right isn't what he was doing before?
When he gets it right, like I was like before, I was like, yo, why he's like
You
doing a
see how
decent
much
rollout.
you see how
He's
much more natural he looks being himself?
but no, it's not even that. Like when he was dropping all those songs at the end of the year, right? I was like, okay, this is a
2024
exact. I was like,
music.
this is a decent rollout. Like he could just drop the album and it'll be good, right? But that wasn't the right way. What he's doing right now with the NBA jerseys, that's so crazy. That's crazy. And when he's, oh my god, like oh my god, he takes his time to perfect it, and when he perfects it, bro, he's like, let me show him this old voice I haven't put out in 6 years. It's so good. It's
That's why I don't understand
undeniable.
why we have to see. The thing is, you guys might be going through what we went through before. Because this is exactly what happened with Uzi, man. He went back to his purple hair. And he did the same thing. He sounded the exact same way in his prime. And then he just
But that's not even that, because
zoomed
Cardi,
off, man.
but
I
Cardi's
think
not going back to what he sounded like in his prime. He's combining it. It's everything together. All of the best parts of what he's did, he just put it all together, and the rollouts going so perfect, bro.
Yeah, you glazing a little
Golly, it's not glaze. You know I'm telling the truth, bro. You know this is the
fiend.
You know this is the best. You're telling me this isn't a great album rollout that he's doing.
Hit the Quan.
But the problem is
fiend.
Okay. The problem is, let one leak come out. Let one thing get leaked and it's all over.
That was a great point, man. Someone said see how much better it sounds when it doesn't leak.
Yes. Like all red, bro. Ah, man. That's gonna be a good one. That's
Ever
gonna
since
be
I was legit. When I was legit.
The song with the weekend, man, that's gonna be a good one. Bro. Now, did you hear the song that got leaked? That he was supposed to release with Lotto, and he didn't clear the verse.
He didn't clear the verse.
No, okay.
Oh no!
So Lotto's
You're serious?
team. Okay, Lotto's. It was a good song. Lotto's team leaked Cardi's verse because he decided not to clear it. I think people need to understand, if you get a Cardi verse, that doesn't mean you're going to be able to use it. Okay, it doesn't.
We haven't gotten anything. No, really think about it for a second. We haven't gotten anything.
Unless
you know
it's
what?
Future.
I am
Future,
not giving him the benefit of the doubt right now.
I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but this is probably like this is top tier album rollout, man.
Top tier album rollout. No,
Is it
it's not?
Who else has had NBA teams involved in their album rollout?
What if they're not involved and they're genuinely pissed off?
How does that work? I don't think that's how that works, man.
No, it is, man. They just really want him to release it, right?
For sure.
Ice tickles, freeze, and eat bar.
What?
Okay. I don't know,
right,
man.
Okay. All the distractions today, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I got a question, man. Would you rather be knowledgeable about things but only right 40% of the time? Or would you rather get lucky and be right 60% of the time?
So I'm right 60% and I'm right 40%?
Right, but you get lucky and be right 60%. Or you know what you're talking about, but you only get it right 40%.
No, that doesn't really make sense, man.
It does.
No, I'm getting lucky, man. I'm getting it right 60% of the time.
No, I'd rather
be
knowledgeable, because you know how it is when like okay, you know how it is when like you have that feeling that you know something, and then it turns out it's wrong.
Yeah.
That's the feeling you would have every time. Like you'd be like, I could have sworn.
But
Or like something.
one part of the question is just being wrong more.
But no, because that happened to me though. So for my bowling, on the paper they handed out,
Oh,
it
you're
said
bowling. Yeah, Stone
no,
8.
no. The paper they handed out, the weekly fee was $23 a week. Right? That's what it said on the paper. When we get
Yeah.
there, someone asked me, how much do we pay per week? And I said $23. The commissioner comes up and says, why does it say 23 on here? It's 25 a week. Right? So I was double think. I was like, I could have sworn it said 23 on the paper. And so I go back when I'm at the end of bowling because I left the paper in the car. I go back and it says 23 on the paper. So I knew what I was talking about, but I still got it wrong. That's what it would be like every time.
Oh.
Well, 60% of the time. And then you get it right 40%.
That's interesting. But once again, one part of the question is being right more, you know? So it's just, you know, no.
Like, let's say you're driving somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew where, like, let's say you're going to get food. You knew where a Taco Bell is supposed to be. So you go to that location and it's no longer there. But that's where it was, and they changed locations. But you didn't know. You knew that the Taco Bell was there.
Or I could be right
Or
60% of the time.
This guy just wants to be stupid and lucky. Bro wants to say the wrong location.
I already do
and
it.
get it right. And get the
I already
location
do
right.
it.
Because he
I
just
already,
guessed.
you know, that's just clean, man. Sometimes you gotta guess throughout.
All right. Okay. Let's talk about Nikocado. Nikocado. Nikocado avocado, man.
No.
Yes.
That's not his name.
It is. It's Nick
No.
Ocado. Not Nikocado.
Nick what?
Ocado. That's how you say it, right?
It's not Nico?
No.
It's not Nico Cotto?
Nikocado.
I don't know. I'm trying to make it sound less than how you're sounding.
Nah, man. Shout out to the weight loss. And shout out for exposing how warped our view is of YouTube videos and timelines.
Always 2 steps ahead.
Okay.
Always 2 steps ahead.
Yeah, man.
If he can do it, I can do it, right? If he can do it, we can do it, right?
He made a 7-month weight. He made a 2-year weight loss journey look like a 7-month weight loss journey.
I'm not gonna lie. If he wasn't being a little cheesy and corny about it, he would be really smart. Oh, well, he is smart, but he's being a little corny.
He's smart, but
he's being pretty smart, man. Now
I don't know how he did it, because he had new reaction videos come out. He reacted to new things, but he was still big in the all right. He was still bigger in those videos.
Uh-huh.
So how? Because it took 2 years.
The big theory is, man, those people, they were in on it too when he was, you know, beefing with like other people and stuff, and that would be crazy if it was like the biggest mind game of all time, and like everyone was in on it.
It just dropped
Memes
the videos
were
late.
in on it. He just dropped a video. I mean, you know how insane it is to like make a whole like basically 1.5 years of videos?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure he probably made some. Because there was some point.
He made 7 months worth of videos. or ahead of time.
No.
Yeah,
Why?
because he took a break.
Well, yeah. So that's why I said he made like a year and a half. Because it was a whole 2 year.
I guess.
So 7 months is like a little over half a year. So I was gonna say year and a half, a little over, a little under. Either way, that's a bit crazy.
No,
Now I
I don't.
think, well, some people. I remember back when, like, he was in his 400th peak, because I feel like I would always see him on the interwebs being popular and stuff. Like people
Right,
would say he like noticed they would notice him being like slightly less fat.
right,
So like he could have potentially made a few in the midst, like in the very beginning,
but
trying to be up
still,
with the maybe. Nah, it'd be crazy. He predicted like this is what's gonna happen in the world, and I'm gonna talk about it.
no. you're
Wouldn't that be crazy? He's
you're
L.
dragging it, man. You're dragging it.
He's light, man. Light Yagami in the flesh.
Doubt it.
Good
That's
enough
not
for us. Welcome home, Light Yagami.
okay.
You guys
No.
gotta remember, guys, he is always 2 steps ahead.
2 steps ahead,
We
for
gotta like
sure.
just a little corny, man. It just made it a little corny.
Yeah, it took away from the whole thing, the whole vibes that it could
Dude
have
built
been,
it up.
bro.
Dude built it up better than the MCU, man. That was kind of
It-
crazy though. We talked about it before.
Bro, but like, why compromise your public image like that though? Because he really like ruined his life, like with the whole like OnlyFans thing and all that. Like, it's kind of crazy. Because at the end of the day, he's just a violin player that likes to eat, man.
See, I
But the
didn't even
money,
watch the video, but he did a mukbang in it, no?
I don't know.
I think he did a mukbang in it. See, I should watch it because I don't know if he acted the exact same way or not. Because if he did, then that kind of ruins the whole thing. But
Well,
if he
no,
did and he
because
started like act like himself, then that would be pretty cool.
no, because remember in that one video where he was like, "Oh, this was a experiment." He was serious. Like he stayed out of character or in character, depending on what depending on what he's doing. I don't know what's going on. Is this the character? Or is this him? Is the character really him? Guess we'll never know, man. Shout out him.
It is
Speaking
kind
of
of cool though because I remember everyone thought it was like a. I remember when they were first trying to figure out if it was a character or not.
right,
So the fact that he kind of like confirmed it was like a whole social experiment, which I don't even know what the social experiment really was. Which I get it. It was like people hate on someone because they're fat, but like we kind of knew that. But I mean, I get it. They hate on him because he's fat, and guess what? He's skinny now, and they'll still hate on him. I get it. I understand what he's doing.
because of
But
how he
now he will
acted.
forever be known
As two
as
steps ahead.
2 steps ahead. Now he ate an avocado.
All right. Shout out
Whoa,
Caitlin Clark
Zambic.
Jesus Christ. Shout out Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever, clinching playoffs, and they just won today by 4 points. And Asia Wilson lost, bro. Like, what are we doing? Come on now, you're not helping your MVP with that,
Asia
man.
Wilson lost. You didn't
My
even say
fault.
the Aces.
The Aces. No, it's Asia Wilson in Friends. Did she even play? Yo, is Asia Wilson injured? She didn't play today, so she didn't lose. That really lets you know who's really the MVP here. That confirms it, right? How are the Chicago Sky winning by 15 points without Angel Reese right now?
That might say something.
That should let you know right there what's
And shout
going
out
on
Angel Reese.
for being injured.
No, she's injured, man. She has a wrist injury. She
Yes.
has a wrist injury.
A wrist injury. For sure. That's going to stop her rebounds, bro.
She has a wrist injury.
Right. What kind of wrist injury?
Stop.
What kind of wrist injury, man?
Something has to do with it, man. You gotta give her privacy. Don't go too into it.
Are you sure it's not an abdomen injury? Hey man, shout out WNBA. Shout out Angel Reese and her baby's father.
It's not the whole no. We don't know that.
It's an educated guess, right?
That would be a crazy guess. That would be crazy if you got that right. If she comes out later saying she is, now that would just look stupid though. Also, why not just say that? People will congratulate her more.
I don't know, but that doesn't make sense. Like, why is she out now? Because of a wrist injury, bro? Out for the season?
Yeah. Out for the season. Well, the season's like not even.
But the playoffs are here.
Yeah, but the season's ending, so like that makes sense. Bro, out for the season.
No, she's done. She's not coming back for the playoffs. She's not playing. It doesn't make sense.
Playoffs are short.
It still doesn't make sense.
It's 1 game elimination.
She can't play through a minor injury, bro?
Nah, it's not minor, man. It's big. Wrist injury.
Yeah, projected time 8 to 9 months.
I say 8 to 10. 8 to 10
8 to
sounds
10
better.
Months. Yeah.
Sometimes it could bake a little longer. I'm talking about the wrist injury.
Is that why Asia didn't play? Bam got Bam. Bam.
Isn't that crazy how like that really happens too? Like,
yeah, man. And what can teams do about it? Pay them less? Okay, yo, we're not that kind of podcast.
I'm zooming past that one. I'm zooming past that one. Like, that wasn't even me this time, bro.
All right.
That's
Last
crazy.
question. I think this is going to be a short episode this week, man.
No, we could talk about something else.
What else?
Kendrick.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Kendrick.
Yeah.
Drake's finished.
That whole debacle is insane, by the way.
How?
So, Live Nation. Who owns Live Nation? Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially Live Nation kind of sets up who makes it in these halftime shows, right?
Yeah.
So Jay-Z apparently he did like a whole like quote on like how Kendrick's an amazing performer and blah blah blah, and I really think he should be the first ever rapper to headline as the main headline of a Super Bowl halftime show. You know what's really interesting as well is they're saying, which this never happens, but they're saying like Lil Wayne should have been the halftime show person because it's in New Orleans and that's the hometown, man. But that no one ever really does it in their hometown usually. That's not really even how it goes. Yeah,
nobody wants a Lil Wayne halftime show anymore, bro.
I'm gonna be that guy, man. I don't want it.
Like, who wants a Lil Wayne?
No, I don't want Kendrick.
You don't want Kendrick? Why not? We're gonna get DNA. Because
by the time February comes, and if I hear that song again, I'm done with it, bro. Think about it. February, and then we're gonna have to be hearing about it in February.
No, well, if he plays it though, that really like what's wrong with it? What's wrong if he plays it one time, right? Just a little bit, 30 seconds of it, 30 seconds.
No, Leo, he is absolutely playing it. Did you see the video?
It's gonna be the first song, bro. A minor.
He literally dissed Drake in the video of the announcement.
Come on now. We'll go see what's up, man.
Talking about
Kendrick.
one opportunity to win the championship, no round twos.
Okay. And what's wrong if he, what's wrong if he just toss it in there a little bit? He'll have a new album out anyway. We're gonna get the classics. DNA.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The classics.
Yeah,
Everybody loves Kendrick.
He's gonna do all his classics, Leo. I mean, he's gonna do a new song. He's definitely gonna do a new song for sure.
Exactly.
He was just in the halftime show.
So
he's
headlining now.
Now he's headlining.
Did Drake do a halftime show?
He should.
No.
Before Kendrick.
I have a Kanye halftime show before I have a Drake halftime show.
Drake halftime show would hit though.
No, it would not. Oh my god.
Yes, it would.
I can't.
Do not act like that.
I can't do it, bro. No thanks. No thanks for the Drake, man. We don't need the Drizzy. We don't need the Drizzy halftime. Maybe if they play a Super Bowl in Canada. Wait, it's the national. No, well, the NBA is the National Basketball Association.
I was about to say, man.
You got the Vancouver and Toronto.
Mm-hmm. Might get a Mexican team in there soon.
Don't need one. What?
Don't need one.
We really don't need one, bro.
All right, what's your last question, man?
Bro, anytime someone gets traded there, people are like, oh, they're going to visit Cancun early on.
No, I would. That's a very good point. No one want to be there. Who would want to be there, bro?
Nobody. Who are they going to play? San Antonio 13 times a year?
All the Texas teams, yeah.
Nah, man, can't do it. All right, this is the last question. Oh, no, there's two questions.
Oh.
Okay. Would you want to always have consistent good luck, but your life has ads? So let's say,
what are you talking about,
specific.
This is a brain rock question.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Like, imagine you have to watch an ad before you wake up, or like watch an ad before you go to sleep.
What do you mean an ad? How does that work? Just an actual ad?
Augmented reality.
Oh, Zempic is in real life ad.
Bro. Yes, you have somebody. You have a infomercial in your room.
But it's consistent good luck.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, Leo. I am taking that. You want to know why?
Crazy.
I am not crazy. I live YouTube with ads forever, bro.
But like real life ads, like unskippable cutscenes.
Sometimes I get unskippable cutscenes anyways. I can just replace those with the ads, man. Sometimes you gotta get unskippable cutscenes. But now I'm gonna get consistent good luck, meaning I'm not getting an unskippable cutscene ever again. I'm just getting ads. That's already part of the good luck.
Speaking of
hit the lottery once. That's already worth it. It
hit the lottery before you can cash this ticket. Take a second to listen to our sponsors.
Before I deposit all deposit all the money, man. I gotta.
you gotta back to back, and it's an ad within an ad. Shout out YouTube. Did we ever talk about Susan?
Oh, she died?
Yeah. Did we ever talk about the reaction on Twitter?
No.
What's wrong with people? They said we hope they play an unskippable ad at your funeral.
They said, bro, I hear the news and I'm like, oh man, that's unfortunate. Because did you ever watch the Ludwig interview with her?
No.
That's a really good video because it kind of shows how, like, she is the CEO, but like a lot of things goes through a lot of things. But like she has very good intentions at the end of the day. Yeah, anyways, she died. And people are like, so can we get the dislike button back now?
That's crazy. Because her son died first.
Yeah.
And then she died. So her son died, and people were making jokes like that, like, oh, maybe you'll learn your lesson now. Even your son had to die before you can bring back like, what, bro? What does that do?
Which she was the former by the time she died, because she resigned, which I'm assuming it was for that, because her health was declining, I think.
Yeah. But turns out a lot of these CEOs are cool people. They're just out of touch a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though
That's all it was.
the Twitch CEO, he's on it. He gets it. Or he's learning. He's learning it.
He's a tier 2. That's all it is. He's just a little bit of a he's an interesting fella. So sometimes his brain gets warped.
He's a tier 2.
He doesn't think too, he has great intentions. Sometimes his mind can get a little wanderish.
Okay. I think this is going to be
Why did I just say that? Now I'll never get a Twitch partnership.
The last question is something that's been trending on TikTok, actually. Okay. What would you attempt to save first? A random stranger or your pet?
If they're both needed to be saved,
Yes.
right in front of me,
Yes.
random stranger, a pet.
Yes.
The Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth. I got a pet, and I got a random stranger. Give me my pet.
You're crazy, bro. Who? Like, come on. Who's valuing animal life over human life? You're gonna watch
I went 0 for 5 today.
No, it's not even that. I said, who would you attempt to save first? I didn't even say you couldn't save both. I didn't say it was one or the other. But I just said, who would you attempt to save first?
Man, sometimes strangers man, I might have saved the person who's on the biggest manhunt of his life right now.
Oh well, so what if you did,
because he murdered?
So what if you did, bro?
Or there's no way you could have known. My pet, who I know for sure hasn't killed anyone.
You don't know what your pets do when you're sleeping, man.
All right, that sounds insane, and I don't want to talk about that any further. Whoa. What are you talking about? Talking about what do my pets do when I'm sleeping? I don't know. Sleep, bro.
Nah, but seriously though, seriously,
I'm serious.
Seriously, I'm saving a human before I save an animal.
And that's for sure, but it's a random stranger. Also, what is the context of this? You know what I'm saying? Let's pet, say house fire. House fire? In a house fire, I'm saving the pet. Because the stranger's going to figure out how to get out. The pet can't figure it out, man.
The pet has natural instincts, bro. They can figure it out.
Not if they're stupid. There are stupid pets out there, man.
Either way.
Also, what type of pet is it?
Let's just say a dog.
No, let's just say it's a goldfish. Then I'm saving a stranger.
Well, obviously, not obviously, but the goldfish isn't gonna last past 2 days anyway.
Exactly.
Yo, we're gonna get a PETA notification.
I'm attempting to save a human life first, of course.
Exactly. If I can't get to the human, man.
If you can't get to the human,
man. Hey, man. Not everyone can be Spider-Man, bro.
What are you talking about?
What you mean?
You said if I can't get to the human, all well.
Man. Help me. And it's behind a steel beam, bro. Man.
It is what it is.
What are you supposed to do? Get super strength?
That's the thing too. The
humans end up in worse situations, bro.
He might even get he might have a spot to get out. He's smaller.
Exactly.
So there might be some instances where it has to be the pet. At the end of the day, I'm trying to save both. Right?
Now,
At the end of the day, I'm trying to listen up. I am trying to save both. I value everyone's lives.
Now, let's say they're 400 pounds and they're passed out. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why are you still going? Stop. What do you mean I'm not gonna lie to you? You're supposed to just leave it. We might even cut that out. That's
No,
crazy.
I'm not cutting that out, bro. Like we gotta
Because
be
I'm not gonna
realistic
lie,
here.
if you're 400, I don't even want to save you.
No, that's all right. That's it. That's the end of the podcast. We hit an hour, bro. We hit an hour. That's the end of the podcast. We're done. We're done. There's no episode 10, bro. We're going too far. We've gone too far. We got too comfortable.
Subscribe to YouTube.
Oh
God. Follow the TikTok. Follow the Instagram. We're on Spotify and we're on Apple Podcast.
Yes,
what
sir.
I need you guys to do though is comment on those TikToks because we need some Would You Rathers and we will put them on here if they're good enough.
Exactly.
By good enough, I mean just okay. I don't want anything like what
too
he's
talking,
talking about.
What do you mean? What I'm talking about? Man, everybody on the TikTok, man, go run it back. What? Everybody on the TikTok, leave your would you rathers in the comments, please, man. It makes it so much
Don't
more
yell
fun.
At them.
Okay.
If they that's
my
the thing,
bad.
bro. Like when you tell them and you make them, they don't want to do it. But if you suggest it, as a matter of fact, this is what you really have to do.
All right.
Don't comment. Do not do that. As a matter of fact, don't even look at our TikTok page, the What the Ref Say podcast with Isaiah and Leo. Don't even look at that because, we don't want it, right? Then now they're going to go.
Don't leave your would you rathers in the comments.
Don't leave your would you rathers.
Them. It would make the podcast way worse than it already is, man.
Yeah, we don't want impressions. We don't want you guys. What we do want...
We don't even want about Hot Blast sponsorship. No. That's the end of the podcast.
The same way.
See you guys later.
Mwah.